Someone will say, I have an idea for this, and then someone will add to that and will build it into something really cool.
When you make something that really makes you feel accomplished, then it's the best feeling in the world. That's why we do this.
Hey, my name is David Gonzalez. I'm the production manager here at Corydon Film Productions. In some shape or form, I actually am involved in these guys' work as far as home movies, school projects. So I've kind of had my hand in some of the filmmaking process. I'm not necessarily on the camera, more like the guy behind the camera or behind the scenes. I definitely was a fan of some of my friends' work. Some of it's pretty good for being small time, you know, not really known people at the time. And so how I came about to this team, I noticed that Nick and Daniel were kind of getting together, kind of getting this concept of starting a production company, wanted to do some acting and actually, you know, do some stuff. And when I saw their first video pop out on YouTube, I had no idea they were that far ahead of actually doing it. They were just seemed like they were in the planning phase. So I'd say, hey, you need help? Well, you know, I'll do whatever job you need. And one thing after another, I became more of the charge of logistics and running stuff in the background type stuff. The stuff that people don't think about, the stuff that is not exactly glorious, but it needs to be done in order for a great show, a great video to be put out. So that way the actors get what they need, people are fed, people are given the supplies and attention and times they need, so that way it's a smooth running oiled machine.
My name is Daniel Kayat. I've actually been born and raised in Los Angeles. I've been pursuing acting for a few years now, and when I came on to Corydon Film Productions, we all had an idea of what we wanted to do. We wanted to make things that were dynamic, that were interesting, that were different, that actually showed story, showed something that people haven't seen before. Because the things that we've been seeing in film and YouTube by itself, and just the internet in general, everything seems either contrived, seems rushed, or it just seems, it just seems disjointed. Like people are throwing money at things that nobody really wants to see, or they're doing reboots. They're doing reimaginations of things we didn't want to be reimagined. So we just want something that's something we haven't seen before. And that's why in Corydon Film Productions we actually want to expand the minds of people. We want them to understand that there's so much more in this world that we can do. There's so much going on. There's so many different people, different stories, different things to tell, that we can actually bring all this stuff, all this content that people haven't seen before, haven't even thought of, and just go, oh my god, this is a great idea.
Hi, my name is David Jones. I'm a writer, director, a little bit of an actor, and I basically joined the company by talking to my friend David Gonzalez. And what I had heard was that my buddies Nick and Daniel were working on a film production company, and at first I sent them a message and I got no response. And then eventually down the line I was talking to DG, and he was talking about the projects that they were working on,
And that was really intriguing to me, so I sent another message to them and got no response. But then we started hanging out with those guys and signed up and became part of the Corydon Film Production team. And I started getting my hands on some of the writing of the shows, and I got to work from both, well, I mean, behind the camera and in front of it. And what was really exciting to me is I love telling stories, so they gave me the freedom to help tell the It's Always Better with Roommates show, and I've had a lot of fun coming up with storylines with these guys. And basically what it is we pitch all these ideas to everybody, and we bounce ideas back and forth, and then I compile them and turn it into something that hopefully resembles a narrative, and then we film it and throw it online. And it's a lot of fun working with my friends because we don't judge each other. I mean, we do, we like push each other around a little bit, but it's in a constructive way. And so someone will say, I have an idea for this, and then someone will add to that and we'll build it into something really cool. And that's what we've been doing so far, and I'm hoping that as we develop new series and shows and, you know, whatever the future holds, I hope that we keep going and having fun, because that's all it's been so far. It's just a lot of fun.
My name is Paul Lindsay. I'm a production coordinator at Corydon Film Production. I had this idea that I wanted to bring to everyone about Montanero that's currently in production, and just sort of kind of flow with everyone else that was doing. How from what I saw in episode 1 when I wasn't involved to episode 7 when I was Urinal Mike, and now I feel like it's just grown so much just in a year, from just being basically a little apartment to going to different places and, you know, showing different sites and broadening our horizons. And, you know, season 2, I feel like it's just going to be that much better. And, you know, we just keep growing the same way we grown in season 1, you know, sky's the limit for us. And you know, I'm just happy I'm on this journey,